Got Luffy ambition, king of the rappers, the mission.
Hey, what's going on, gang? It's Murata Music with 3-Piece TCG, Pirates TCG, and 2D. I got my dog AJ with me. AJ, say what's
Hello.
up? So, all right. So here's the thing. Today it's going to be all about how to play Riftbound for One Piece players. All right, we are finally just, I guess, addressing it in that way, right? Because the cool thing is that if you've learned to play One Piece, it's kind of like speaking a language. Every TCG, every fighting game, it's almost like an instrument. Can you play that instrument, right? And so the thing is a lot that translates over to Riftbound, and there's some things that don't, and there's different keywords that are kind of interchangeable. For example, they use runes, we use Dawn at One Piece, right? So there's some things that we can kind of like bridge the gap. And AJ is a family member of the channel, right? And they're interested in some Riftbound. And I said, all right, dog, pick a deck, pick any deck, and they said Jinx. And I said, well, crap, I don't know what I'm gonna do for you there, but we're gonna make it happen, buddy.
And I can't help you with that one, but we can
Yeah,
try.
I can't help you with that one, but we can certainly try. Now, the cool thing is that you're coming in at a time where Spirit Forge is also out, right? So there's going to be some new cards in it, and might as well just mess with that, right? Jinx Yomi Soda Origin. But anyways, so these Guangzhou, I don't want to pronounce that incorrectly, but
The Guangzhou City Challenge.
yeah, so some of those. I also click like most viewed. Okay,
Yeah,
Gale
so
is.
I have a couple decks on the like I was looking at.
Yeah, okay. So which ones are you looking at right now?
Uh, the first one I saw was first place Group B Ascension League, and the
Okay.
second one was the Guangzhou City Challenge.
Yeah. Okay, so if we do, I'm interested in the Guangzhou Cities Challenge, just because it's gonna have some Spirit Forge cards. Yeah. Okay. Cool. They got the fancy tree. All
For
right.
sure. Oh wait, there is a faster way to do this. Export.
Oh
How
yeah.
do I
Yeah.
export it? Okay.
So you're gonna export it as export it as text, and then you're
Okay.
gonna but that's how we're gonna show them on the channel too. So anyways,
Export text. All right, there we go.
so this one's got loose cannon, and at the start of the beginning phase, draw one if you have one or fewer cards in hand. So the only thing about TCG Arena that can be a little confusing and kind of develop a somewhat bad habit is that when we pass it, when we hit spacebar and we pass the turn, it goes awaken, then beginning, then channel, which is channeling runes, and then
Yeah.
drawing cards, right?
Yeah.
So
ABCD. Yes.
yeah, so awaken is restanding everybody that's rested, right? And then loose cannon is at the start of your beginning phase. Okay, so that's the beginning of your turn.
So
Then you would draw one.
after you restand everything, then you get the draw off the effect, then you get the draw
Exactly.
phase.
And then
Or
you
you draw phase
channel
afterwards.
runes. Then you channel runes, and then you draw a card last. So when I press spacebar, when I pass it back to you, it's gonna automatically draw you two and stuff like that. So I mean, just a little footnote. But so just
Okay.
going over this one, it's got the paper tree. When you hold here, each player channels one rune exhausted. That's crazy. When you conquer here, you may ready a friendly gear. If it's an equipment, you may detach it. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, it's got angle shot. Get rid of some equipment. Okay. I'm just trying to see what we're doing here. Ezreal is great. Ezreal draws you a lot of cards though. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. And then all right. So what AJ is going to be doing now is you're going to export as text, right? As you did. They found the deck that they like. We're going to clip to copyboard. Clip
Yep.
to
I read
copy
that.
to clipboard, clip to copyboard,
Yes.
copy to clipboard. All right. So now we're gonna come over here to TCG Arena, and then, of course, create an account, right? And then now they're gonna do a deck. Okay. So creating a deck, and we'll just put uh, Jinx stands for Jinx. I typed it all out. Okay. And then we're gonna import, and then we're gonna right click, paste. And I mean, guys, if you're playing One Piece, you know how to do this, right? You go to One Piece top decks and just take something, tech deck it, cool. Import and add, and now we're going to save. and it's already got your legend and everything set aside, all that good stuff. Okay, cool. Now it's time to play. All right. So for this demonstration, I'm wondering if it would be better for us to both play the same deck. That way I can kind of see
Maybe.
what you're working
Yeah.
with,
So we,
etc.
yeah.
Okay.
I think that'd be fine, just because it's like the first game.
Yeah, yeah, let's do that. Okay, so AJ has been a good sport. Didn't even know that they couldn't even see my screen because I was sharing nothing. Okay, so you see this board, right? We're going to go above start new game. It's going to be connect with other players managed and manage turn order. So we're going to click there, and then we're going to be on the connect tab already. And we're going to go to players inspect, no, direct connect right here. Sorry. So public lobbies, you got direct connect. And what I've done is I have copied here, and then I went ahead and went over to the my Discord, and I've shared it with them. I've emailed my code to a buddy before, so
Whatever it takes.
yeah. So now on your end, you're gonna
Yes,
go
I know.
to do it
Give me
now.
a second. I'm almost there.
Okay,
Fuck you.
okay.
I copy your code, but then when I went to paste it, it gave me the stupid Discord shit. I'm like, when did Discord come
Oh,
in here?
God bless. Yeah. All right. Yo, you're there. Now, I'm most proud of this because the way it took us like 15 minutes to figure this out when I was at work the other day. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, we can't. It all can't be like the One Piece sim, unfortunately.
Yes, yes. As a matter of
I
fact,
did see. Yeah, I did see that. What was it? Riot was like banned the shit out of anyone that tried, right?
yes, if it is at all, they will ban it. So now we're gonna do start a new game. Okay. So classic
Okay.
format,
Do I
and
pick it, or do I just wait for you to do it?
so I hit start a new game, and
Okay.
so that should prompt that there for you.
Perfect.
Now I'm gonna rock. Jinx stands for Jinx. Now, if you want to, I'm on my decks. If you want to,
And then just oh, you can swap the sideboard.
you
Okay.
can swap the sideboard in, and there's also, I'm trying to think of where you can change your whatchamacallit though. Where you can change your mat. I forget where you can do that, but I guess it's not pertinent for right now.
Yeah, mine is so fucking basic.
Okay. So yeah, so here we are. Now, what we would typically do if we're doing a best of 3 is you're going to pick the one you want to start out with, right? You pick a battlefield. Now, the thought process behind this, and we'll do a best of 3 here, okay? So the thought
Okay.
process behind this is that you don't know what you're rolling yet, right? So if you're going to go first or second, everybody wants to go first in this game. Yeah, everybody wants to go first in this game. So you typically want to pick the battlefield that would serve you best, whether you had to go first or second. Okay, and then after the first game concludes, the loser of the first game gets to pick whether they go first or second. So if let's say I lose this one, I know I'm going first next time, so I'm going to pick my good going first battlefield, and you should pick your good going second battlefield. Now, that is just strategy on top of strategy, but for our purposes here, we're going to go ahead and. Oh, by chance, did you watch the video where I was going over how to play?
I saw a little bit of it, but I didn't have time to watch the whole thing.
Okay, okay.
But I
S-
watched the professors. I don't remember all of it just because it's like 30 minutes.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's easier to learn as you play as opposed to just watch the video.
Exactly, exactly. So we're gonna go ahead and if you can see what I'm doing here, I'm right clicking
Oh yeah, that's
and I'm gonna remove hidden because I'm deciding that I'll play Zon Warrens first. So I'm gonna remove hidden on those two, and
Zon Warren.
and
Okay.
then I'm gonna make this. Then I'm gonna right click again and make visible by all, and then now you should be able to see that.
Okay. So I'll pick. So I right click the ones I don't want and put them to
Remove
where?
hidden. Right click and hit
Oh,
remove hidden.
all right. I think we should use the same ones right for now. Remove hidden, and then this one I just reveal, right? You said.
Yeah. So you right click. You just hit visible by, and then you go to all.
Oh, okay. There it is. Visible by.
There we go. Now I can see it. Okay. So once we've got that established, we're going to go ahead and roll. Now there's a little dice on the left, and
Yes.
you
Yes.
click that, and then you always roll the 20. Everybody rolls the 20. So I rolled the 16.
All right. I rolled a 3.
Okay. So in this game, I will decide to go first. Okay.
Okay.
So now there should be a tab at the bottom of your screen that allows you to hit
Mulligan.
mulligan. Yeah. So go
Yeah.
ahead and click that. And the way this game works is you can mulligan 2 cards, but those 2 cards go to the bottom of your deck. Okay. Not
Yeah.
you don't shuffle your deck at all or anything like that. So you're gonna put 2 cards at the bottom, and then both first and second player does draw a card. So for me right now, I probably should have looked at this deck list because I don't know what the hell's going on.
I mean,
But
same with me.
yeah, yeah. You know what? I'm going first. I got a unit to play, and you can feel free to watch my decision making. You know, I'm sharing the screen over there. I
Yeah.
I got a unit to play. I think I'll go ahead and just I think I'll just keep it and then do my thing.
Okay. I think I will, because I have a 7 cost unit that I'm not seeing anytime soon,
Okay.
and then I have 2 spells and the equipment, but no unit. So
Yeah. Now you will start off, just so you know, you will start off with 3
mhm.
runes, and then after that go to 5, and then 7, etc. So you will see that 7 unless you do anything to recycle, which we'll get into that. But I just want you to know, so you will see 7 at some point on turn 3 because of you getting more runes.
Okay. I know you have the boost for equipment. Can you play that whenever, or do you have to have like a unit on field for it to attach to first?
So you can play that whenever, and then the equip is a separate cost.
Yeah. Okay. So we both have the same boots of swiftness. Is that just I have to pay purple to attach that equip?
Yes, yes. So we would pay 3, and then and I'll kind of show you that as we go. So that'll be fine. You'll be able to pick that up.
All right. I guess I'll get scared of hard bargain.
Yeah.
Then I go select 10 at the bottom and start. All right.
Okay.
Or not.
So now what you're gonna do is you're gonna tap the top of your deck twice.
Okay.
Okay, and then now you're good. You're done with your mulligan. Okay,
Yes.
so now if you're ready, and if you're playing the game, they're typically gonna type an R for ready, and then you say ready. Okay, and also if you click the little smiley face, you got a little thumbs up. People communicate with that a lot. You know what I'm saying? So anyhow,
What's my base?
I'm gonna go ahead and typically the space bar doesn't work for the first one, but anyways, I'm gonna channel 2 runes. I'm gonna draw 1, and then I'm going to tap both runes. I'm gonna play Traveling Merchant, and Traveling Merchant says when I move, discard 1, then draw 1. All right,
Okay.
so that's going to conclude my turn. Typically, if I click on the free space and then I hit space, it will go to you, but it's not working this first turn. So you're going to click
Okay.
your deck 3 times to draw 3. Oh, excuse me. No, 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 no. Sorry, sorry, sorry.
Okay.
Your
The
rune
rune.
deck. Your rune deck. Yeah.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, and then
Okay.
draw 1 from your deck. All
Okay.
right.
There it is.
And then now the space, what you see in the top left, is the cost of your cards, right?
Oh yeah. Yes. I see. I see. Yes. What's this? I can't use that right now. Can't use that. Damn. What's this do? No.
And especially for this game, of course, we're not looking for like any kind of competition. We just want you to get the wheels moving, because once you get that, everything else will come.
Yeah.
Hell, you
All
might
right.
make a fan out of me. You know what I mean? Maybe I'll
The
start
best.
messing with Jinx.
The best I can do is this.
Okay, that's great. That's great.
Yep. And then, how do I? You say space to pass, right?
Yes, now spacebar should work. Okay, cool. So you see how that worked for me now?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, good.
Oh,
So
okay. So the first time you have to do it manually, but then whenever it gets into fix it itself, then it does it.
yeah, sometimes it works for people still going first, but that's neither here or there for me. Okay, so next time. Okay, so what I'm going to do in this scenario is I'm at 4. If I play 2, okay, so I'm going to rest 2 here, and I'm going to play this card. Okay, so when you play a card here to the base, that always comes in rested because it's, I guess, trying to be automated for your characters. But this
Yeah.
is ready now.
Oh, I should have done last turn.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, I mean you didn't have anybody to attach it
Yeah.
to, so it doesn't matter. But anyhow, so this one says discard one, so I'd have to discard one if I want to use it, and then rest it. Right. Choose a friendly unit, which could be this guy right here. The next time it dies this turn, you may pay one to recall it exhausted instead. So it's kind of a weird. It's kind of a weird. Whatchamacallit, Zonia's hourglass, but we'll talk about that later. So, anyways, I've played one card though. I've played one card, and now I'm going to I'm going to do my traveling merchant. The traveling merchant says when I move, discard one, then draw one. Okay, and I also have scored at a base unless you can do something about it, and in this case, you can't. Right. So how this would work is when I move, I discard one, draw one. So I'm gonna just go ahead and just discard this, and then draw one. Okay, and that satisfies my card. And then now, because I've scored, I've conquered. Okay, so I go up 1 point on the bottom left, you see,
Okay.
and
Yeah.
typically it'd be like, oh, thumbs up, and they'll tell you thumbs up. Okay, so now I've been able to, but now what does the battlefield say? When you conquer here, discard one, then draw one. Okay, now I have multiples of some things in my hand, and I really want to play something else, so I'm gonna go ahead and discard fight or flight, which is a great card, but I got to get rid of something, and I'm gonna draw here. Now, I have a card that says Legion. I cost two less. Get the effect you've played. Get the effect if you've played another card this turn. The other card I've played this turn was the Unlicensed Armory, so I'm going to be able to play this card out for two less. Now, because I have a battlefield under my control, I have two options. I can play this to my base rested, or I can play this out here, and because it's a battlefield I control, and then kind of develop a little bit of a stronghold here. So because I have that going, I'm going to go ahead and play it here just to kind of hold down the fort. General knowledge, you are typically more prone to getting hit by spells when you're in the battlefields than you are at the base. But in this case, what I'm attempting to do is place Noxus Hopeful there, and then eventually move my traveling merchant back so that I can discard one and draw one again.
Okay.
But so I've done everything I can do, and now I'm going to spacebar back to you.
Okay. Let's see what can I do here. Interesting. Not much I can do. I can play my Jinx, I guess.
You can play your Jinx. Jinx can enter the building. Now, let me read this Jinx just to make sure. When you discard one or more cards, ready me and give me +1 this turn. Okay. That's huge. That is huge with those boots of swiftness. And the reason why is those boots of swiftness give you a keyword called ganking. I can move from battlefield to battlefield. So what can happen with Jinx is that we do discard a lot of cards, right? Well,
Yeah.
let's say you were to move Jinx over here to this battlefield and win, if you were to discard a card from your hand, guess what? You got Boots of Swiftness, so now you're going to be ready and get +1 might, and then you can move straight from one battlefield to the other instead of moving from base to battlefield, right? And then you'd have to go back to base and then to the next battlefield. So that's why ganking is huge.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah. So if you want to play out Jinx, that's a great time, and I can kind of show you how to do that.
Yeah, sure, we can do that. Let's see. Oh, wrong thing. How is it? I just tap, 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 tap.
Yeah. Tap, tap, taparoo.
Here.
Okay. Now look, you see, she has a little power underneath that 5.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that one goes underneath now, right?
Yeah. So what you
I like.
would do is, or if you can look at my screen for a second,
Yes.
if you hover over the rune, there's a little
Okay.
symbol,
A little.
and you click that, and it'll automatically go to the bottom of your rune deck. There you
Okay.
go. And then also, if you would like, now you can equip your Boots of Swiftness to the Jinx for the additional cost of recycling another purple
Oh, okay.
rune.
I thought I had to pay that with a standing one.
No, 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 no.
Okay, okay. So we're gonna do that, which then.
And then now what you would do is you would hover over, and I'm going to show you with this. You hover over and you press G, and you click, and then you click.
Hold G and grip. Clip. All right.
There you go. You figured that out a lot faster than I did.
Yep.
So now you didn't discard a card yet, so Jinx is still rested.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay, rest.
yeah, you just tap that,
That's right.
and
This doesn't give rest. That's what I meant.
yeah, and then that would be basically the conclusion of your turn.
All right. Then I'll go. Boom.
Okay, so what I'm seeing right now is that they're looking to like basically make this a more of just a Jinx beating shit up deck because I'm not seeing a lot of discard anymore. Okay, so it has come to my turn, right? And
Yes.
I did my awakening, which is standing everybody up. I did everything. I even drawed, right? But we score in the beginning phase. Okay, so
You score when you cast her, and then the turn after we're still there.
if I'm still there, exactly. So we have we held right here. So now I'm gonna go up one. Okay, cool, and that's a good score. Whatever. Now I've got 6 runes to mess with. Whatever shall I do? I'm thinking I'm gonna go ahead and do a little Jinx Rebel myself. And 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll just do 5 here. Recycle that. And now I got Jinx out. And I'm thinking about, I'm going to go ahead and move this one back here. And when I move, discard one, draw one. So I'm going to discard here. And then I'm going to draw one. Okay. And then that is going to be my turn.
Okay. All right. Let's see if I can. What's this? Treasure Hunter.
So now, another little fun tip. Your Jinx right now is a total of 7 because it's a 5 might, and then it's got +2 on boots. If you would like, you can right click your Jinx and go to toggle counter 1, and then you can click up. And I like to do the total. I was at some people were doing like it's +2, so it just puts 2 on it. But putting 7 on it is just easier for everybody because it can get a little math heavy.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. Yeah. So what I can do, I think, if I'm reading this right. Mm,
And so how this will work is that you really do got a full 5 runes, right? So
yes.
if you want to move into combat me, you look at my things to consider. Things to consider is you look at my might. My might is 4, yours is 7. So you got me good there. The majority of these power ups in this game are 1, 2s, and 3s. Very seldomly do you find anything higher than that. So, and I also only have 1 rune open, a lot like Onepiece, which would be I only have 1 Dawn open. So you can imagine, okay, what can he really get for 1 Dawn, right? So if you were to move here, I only have 1 rune to help me respond to make up for 3. And that's probably not going to happen. But I'll let you do with what you, and I'll let you decide what you want to do, and then we'll talk after that.
All right. I'm going to. I'm trying to think how.
Because you have an open battlefield and you've got a contested battlefield.
Yeah.
Or occupied, however you want to put it.
Occupado. I think. I am going to do this. I think.
Oh, shit.
Death Rocket that costs 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll return a red. And I'll use that on you.
Okay. So this is an amazing play because you're dealing 5 to a unit. I don't have a response, so I'm going to go straight to the trash, right? Uh,
Discord as well.
yeah, and then now the rest of the text says when you conquer, you may discard 1
Yes.
to return this from your trash to your hand.
So
Okay,
what I was gonna do was move up to
here.
then.
Okay, now check this out. So you've moved there. I give you the thumbs up. You score. That's a point.
Yes.
Now
And
you've
now I can choose to discard
hang
because
on.
I conquered.
Yeah, so you satisfy the battlefield.
Yes.
So
So then
discard
I'm like,
1.
I'll discard this. Alright, do I just take it straight to the trash, I guess?
Yeah, you can drag it to the trash.
Yep. Then it goes to the trash.
Unless, and the only time
This.
you would, unless there's some cards that say like when you discard me, do something, then you would want to discard those cards with the highest
Yep.
priority. Okay.
So I throw trash. I go to this, bring it back to my hand, and because
Oh
I
wait, wait,
discarded
wait,
some
wait, wait. First you discarded one, so now you got to draw one first
from.
for your stage. So your battlefield was
Oh yeah, my
you
state. Yeah, yeah.
discard one, you draw one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so let me do that too. Let me get rid of probably.
No, 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 no. You're drawing one. You're still drawing one.
Okay, okay. Draw then.
Okay.
Okay.
So now, if you go ahead and put that rocket back in the trash so that we can do it right, and
Okay.
then we can also see. So now that rocket is saying when you conquer, you may discard one and return it. Return this from your
Okay.
trash to your hand.
Okay. Okay. Um. Then I'll just card probably this card, and then I bring this back to hand, and then Jinx restands. Oh, how do you resend?
Okay, so you just would click her again.
Oh, just with regular.
Okay.
And then does that mean I can move back to this other
Now
one
you
and
can do that.
conquer this?
You
And
conquer
same thing
there,
happens.
and that's a point. You got that point.
All right. And then I go discard again. Is this an infinite?
No, you can do it. That's what it says. That's why it's a little wonky because we're playing two of the same
Okay.
battlefield.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
yeah,
Then I'll get rid of this discard. Then I get a draw,
yeah.
and then I
Jinx
think
is ready again.
yep. That's what I'm saying. Can I just bounce back and forth?
No, so
Get
what would happen here is that you've already scored on this battlefield. You've already scored on that battlefield. So
gotcha,
now
gotcha.
there's no more points to be had for the turn. Now, what I would possibly recommend in this scenario would be to probably move your Jinx back to your base.
Oh, back to base. Okay.
Yeah. Because what is that rocket said deal 5 to an enemy or an enemy at a battlefield?
Deal 5 to a unit.
Deal 5 to a unit anywhere?
It doesn't say. It doesn't have any stipulation other than that.
Holy shit, we're
So
running.
I assume that just means I'm gonna hit.
2026, we're taking Jinx to Nats. Okay. That's badass.
So basically,
So the
okay, so I
thing
can only
is
get
that
2 points. Okay, you can only conquer once each stage. Each stage once a turn.
you can only get 1 point from each one, yes. Now, the
Gotcha.
reason why I was saying that I would move back to the base is because you only have one rune up, and you see
Yeah.
that I got my Jinx right here, and I got this little traveling merchant, and that's already 7 to 7. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
that's why I would move back.
True, true, true.
All right, so now if you're done with your turn, you can pass, or if you have something you want to play for one or what have you, you can do
I
that as
think.
well.
I think. Okay, I think
Okay, good deal. All right, so let's see. This is pretty cool. Okay. This
good. See
turn.
how we're never gonna get the leader effect properly.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Exactly, exactly. This is more for right now. This is more to just have this Jinx ready to play in your champion zone, and I can't see any other reason. So now I'm gonna play a little fancy pants card. I'm gonna play a couple cards, I think, just to kind of help us out. So I'm going to start by resting 1, 2, 3, and recycling one to play Ezreal. Now Ezreal is like to me most purple decks, especially once in Spirit Forge moving forward, got to play. So Ezreal is going to discard one, then draw two. The card I'm going to discard for now, I mean, I'm gonna be able to play that out for two. I'm gonna play that out for three. I I guess I will get rid of Legion. Nah, nah. I'm gonna get rid of. I'll get rid of this one, I guess. I don't know. Okay, so I got rid of that, and I'm gonna draw two cards. Okay, cool. Now Ezreal says optional additional costs you pay costs one, which is a standing rune, like this one right here, or a recycle.
Okay.
A power is what they call it, and that's one of these, right? So just keep that in mind moving forward. Additional costs are anything that says you may pay additional costs. You
Cost
know
one
what I
less.
mean?
Okay.
So What I'm gonna do now is I'm going to, I think for here, I'm gonna go ahead and put some boots of. Oh shit! Oh, I fucked up. I fucked up. Oh, and my screen's fucked up too. Why is this happening to me?
What happened?
Okay, we're good now. Um, I fucked up because what I could have done here is I should have
Made it free.
moved here, which, well, actually, what I'm going to do now is this. So I am going to rest 3, okay? And I am going to, wait, that's only 2, right? That was only 2.
Yeah, I was going to.
So I'm going to rest 3, and I'm going to put my own boots on here to Jinx stands for Jinx. Now, there's a couple things I could have done. I'm moving here now. So, it's going to be the same thing that happened with you. Now, you don't have any response to that, correct?
No.
Okay, so I'm going to go up to 7. And then I've got to discard 1. That kind of sucks. But I'm going to go ahead and discard. I'm going to discard this one. It's been
Oh, wait,
burning a
so
hole in my hand.
that's my. I lose my toughness, right? It goes back down.
No, you stay at 7
Okay.
because that's attached.
Okay. Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, you're right. I'm thinking of. I'm misreading. That's
Yeah, so I discarded 1 and drew 1, so I'm going to ready this character now. And what I was saying is that had I played it like over here, and let's say this was a battlefield that doesn't discard 1 and draw 1, I could have played Homeboy, Ezreal, and he would have enabled her ability to ready again. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
But instead, this is kind of a little bit of a wonky example because we're both running the same one. I didn't foresee that being a problem at the time. But anyways, so now I'm
You have
gonna,
to give yourself your points.
yeah, so I'm gonna get a point for scoring, and then another uncontested. I'm gonna score, and then I got to get rid of something. I'm gonna get rid of. I'll just get rid of. I'll get rid of this one for right now. It's a great card. I should keep it, but I want to show you other things. Okay, so now with that, I'm going to do the same thing and move back to base. Now, what I will do also, just to show you how to do it, is a card like this called Shot. It costs 0, right? And has a recycle. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pay that recycle, and it says, look at the top 2 cards of your main deck, draw 1 and recycle the other. So if you want to look at, you got me on Discord still, right? This is my screen?
Yeah.
Okay, so if you want to look at that, I'm going to right-click my deck, and it says look at the top 2 cards. So I'm going to right-click my deck, manage the top, and then I click show 1 more, show 1 more. Okay?
Okay.
Now, if I wanted to, there's some cards that say reveal the top cards. You would just click that, and now you should be able to see on your side of the screen as well. See what I'm talking about?
I don't see any of my screen.
You don't?
No. All I see is the cold shot. Still.
Okay. It should be revealing these cards, reveal new cards. Oh, that's because it says reveal new cards. Okay, hang on, let me do that again. So if I were to do it like that, then reveal new cards. Now can you see?
Yeah. Now I can see.
Okay. So that's because it was reveal cards. So it gives you the option. But anyways, so I showed you how to do that, and it says draw 1 and recycle the other. Yes, draw 1 and recycle the other. So I'm definitely going to draw my own to hand right here. And then recycle means to the bottom. So we're going to go to bottom with this card, and then boom. Now, the reason why I wanted to play Called Shot is because it has a repeat. Now, that's a new word for Spirit Forged. And that means I may pay the additional cost to repeat the spell's effect. Now, because that would cause me to have to recycle my actual ready rune. But remember, Ezreal right here says optional cost costs you 1 less, or costs you 1 or 1 power less to play. So I get to do it for free 99, and that's why Ezreal's so lit. So now I'm going to do this show 1 more again, and now you shouldn't be able to see these. And I'm going to put 1 in my hand and put 1 back. I think I'm going to go ahead and take this card, and Rebuke is an amazing card. But for this matchup, it seems like you are staying off the battlefield when you're not scoring. and
Mm-hmm.
as am I. So I can't return that card from the battlefield to your hand. Anyways, um, now I'm going to go ahead and pass it back to. Actually, I'm going to do this. Now this isn't optimal, but I want to show you how to do this. So I'm gonna move traveling merchant here, right? Now I've already scored, so there's nothing to be had here, right? I'm going to just move one back and draw one just because I got it. Okay. Now I'm gonna show you how to do a hidden card. Okay. So are you
Okay.
looking at my screen now? From my board.
Yes.
Okay. So I got fight or flight highlighted, right?
Mm-hmm.
You call it FOF if you're a pro. Anyways, so you got two things you can do. This card can be played on your turn or in showdowns. That's what an action card is. That means that if you were to hit me with that spell like you did, I can't play it because there's not a showdown. But if you were to move your Jinx to this field, then I could play it from hand, right? But
Okay.
what I'm going to do with this card is I obviously don't have two runes active to pay the cost for this card. So what I'm going to do, and without showing you, I'm going to recycle a rune like I just did because it says hidden, hide now for 1 power, and then react later for 0. And how we do
Okay.
that on in the game so that our opponent doesn't see, and this is what I want you to watch, is I'm going to right click it. I'm going to make visible by no one, which means face down. And then I'm going to put it right here.
Okay.
And now, if you move there and you initiate a showdown, I will be able to respond with this card. If I were to move, if I die, I lose this card. If I lose control of the battlefield, whether that be because I lose a showdown or because I move away, this card would go in the trash.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? So, but
Yeah.
instead, right now, it's right there.
Okay.
Face down. Face down, ass up. And
That's
you
the way
go
we like
here.
to look.
Oh, yeah. No one. Okay. All right. So with that, I will now pass it back to you.
Okay.
I see the jinx now. I see it. I see this jinx makes sense.
Yeah.
This jinx looks fun.
Um. You do hmm. Rebuke your jinx.
So that would not be able to work because she's not at a battlefield.
Okay. So. Oh, only with the battlefield. Oh.
Yes.
Okay. So
Yes. You
that's
could
okay.
rebuke Traveling Merchant, but Traveling Merchant is such a small card you would never want to do. And
That's like
just so you know, that card, you have to recycle 2 purple
two.
runes,
Mm-hmm.
and that's a bit of a hefty price. So you definitely want to use that on some really good targets. Jinx would have been a good target, but you want to
Yeah. Gotcha. In that case, we could probably do cost for pool. We can do this. Mm, what's the best thing to do here, though?
I'm actually really liking this Jinx list now that I
Probably do
think about it.
this.
Okay, deal
Take out
5 to a unit, get rid of Ezreal.
one, two, three, four, and then we'll get rid of red. Yes, to Ezreal. Red.
Okay. And I don't have any way of powering him up for that. And so I will go ahead and discard him, and that's that.
All right, then that gets into the discard.
Okay.
Um, I'll move up to this unit or this battlefield.
Okay, that's a score.
Yep. So I get one. I discard a card from hand. Probably you. Then I
Okay.
draw.
All right.
And because I discard a card from hand, you restand. Oh, wrong thing. You rest. What are you doing? There you go. You restand.
Oh, one thing we haven't been doing is readying them and giving them +1 turn for the turn. So they also go
Oh
up
yeah,
to
yeah.
8.
Yeah, but there's like nobody here I can really use it on. So
No,
yeah,
but
it goes
still
to
do
eight.
it. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah.
That's crazy actually.
That. Oh, we could do. Um. Hmm. Oh, then when I conquer something, I can or discard a card from hand. You know what? Probably do discard this rebuke then, and then bring the Super Mega Death Rocket back.
Okay.
You can do. Hmm. That
And I just want to point this out for yourself and everybody. Uh, for us
deal of
to,
discord.
yeah, discard a rune. There
Recycle
we
that.
go. Now those come in ready, remember?
Yeah, yeah, we're coming ready.
And it has reaction. Now reaction is a keyword that means uh, what? Abilities that add resources can't be reacted to. Okay, cool. So this means it has reaction, which means if you were to do that spell that you did, the rocket, right?
Yeah.
That's a spell. You can do reaction spells whenever. You can do reaction spells before unit abilities take place. You can do reaction spells whenever somebody does something. You can react to it with that. Then you have a spell like your Super Mega Death Rocket, which is just something you can only play on
All
your
shot.
turn.
Turn to purple. Then how's it again? You right click and then you go
You
top
right,
card versus.
yeah, you right click your deck. You manage top cards, and then you click show
Okay.
one more.
Show one more. Show one more. Okay. Um. And then we can go add to hand, and this one goes to the bottom right.
Yeah,
Yes.
there you go.
And then I will not repeat this. So it goes to discard.
Okay. Now, one thing I want you to make sure you do is when you get before you end your turn, be sure to rest that seal of discord and add a rune.
A purple rune
Yeah.
from the deck. Oh,
Um.
do it right now, or like is that an end
You
of turn
you
thing?
you can do it. You can do it at any point,
Okay, so you
but
do that. Then do I right click and
I think that would have
search,
just okay. So that would have just
or does that
been
just add purple to it?
yeah. So you would have been able to do that so that you don't have to. You would have done that to pay your spells cost actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Because
so
that
that's
get
only for spells.
that's only for spells. That's for power. Because of that, the anytime it's got a little icon like that, it's for that color of power.
Oh, for this. Okay, so
Yeah. So if you want, you can right click, and that this is good too because it kind of helps you work through it. Right click your deck, uh, your rune deck. That is. Right click your
yeah.
rune deck, hit search, and then play out a purple,
Okay.
and then just rest it.
Right.
You just drag it, no, drag it to your rune, and then you could just right click your thing again and click shuffle.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
interesting.
we do that anytime,
I
anytime there's a
tap.
mistake or whatever. Yeah.
Okay, so I tap that to tap. Okay, one tap. Okay. In that case, I think I can do this. Hold on. Long sword,
Okay.
two. Recycle one.
Okay.
uh, when you play, it's actually unit control, which is the Jinx.
Yes.
Said
So that has
E.
quick draw reaction, so you can play it. You can play it right to a unit without having to pay the equip cost. So
Yep.
now
And
Jinx
goes in
is at
+2.
10 total.
And then I'm going to move again to your battlefield.
Okay. Now
You
what?
have for your you have FOF.
So now how it works is
Yes, yes,
every time you step into a battle, you begin the chain, right?
yes.
So you get priority in the chain. Now, you have to say, okay, I pass it over to you. Now you really don't
Okay.
have any runes, so yeah, you'd probably pass it to me. So
Yep.
now it's my turn to react in this chain. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and make this visible by all.
Yep.
And now it's fight or flight. I may move a unit from a battlefield to its base. I'm going to choose to move you to your battlefield.
I mean my base.
Or excuse me, to your base. Yeah.
Okay.
So now I get out of that battle and I kind of get to hold for it as well.
Okay. And I think that's all I can do. So I will pass.
Okay. So now I got some things I can do too. You go back down the points that you were, so you're at 9 total right now.
Yes.
Okay. So I think what I'm gonna do here. Okay. Okay. Trying to think. Okay. So I'm gonna. It's my turn. I get one for holding, so I'm at 5.
Mhm.
And then I am going to. I'll move here. And you have no contestant, right?
Nope.
Okay, so I go to 6. And then I've got to. I conquered there, so I've got to discard one, draw one. I think I'm going to go ahead and just discard Fizz here, which is a great card, but I'm trying to hold on, do some fuckery later on. And then that gives me ready. And then, I think what I'm going to do is just hold and see what we do here. So what happens here now, I'm going to pass it back to you.
Okay.
Your situation is I have 2 battlefields that I'm holding.
Yes.
If I go the next turn, if I go to 7 and 8 with my battlefield, with holding both of these battlefields, I win the game.
Okay.
So you have to at least break up one of them. Yeah. So how it works with ending the game, you've got to score on both battlefields in one turn. So you can do that by holding both, or you can get there by going. If I was holding at 7 and then went to 8, that would also do it, and etc. So we'll work through that.
Okay. All right. So let's say I move up here then.
Okay. So you move to 9. You've got everything open. What? Oh my gosh. I can't do that. Okay. Okay. Um, I think I gotta let it go.
Okay.
Dang, I was gonna have something spicy for you.
I can tap this to bring another purple one out, right?
That would be when you want to pay a
Oh
power.
yeah, you're right. Power.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So right now you need to satisfy your battlefield.
Okay. Yeah, that's true. So I trash a card.
Yeah, and
Draw
then you draw
one.
one. You also need to score a point.
Oh yeah, and I get a point. And because I discarded, I keep forgetting that's the wrong thing. Reset.
Yeah.
Um. Hmm. Interesting. Interesting.
So I got 5 up. You got 5 up.
Yeah. I'm trying to think what's the best thing to do here then.
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming. Actually, I don't even know there's any counter spells in this. There's a couple, I think.
So
Oh, they go with red.
also one thing to consider: your Super Mega Death Rocket. You can
Yes.
play that anytime outside of showdowns and combat, right? And how that would work is if you had the Mega Death Rocket and you dealt 5 to me,
Yes.
my health would go down to
Two.
2, but my might is separate. My might would still be 7. Does that make sense? So the attack that my damage that I would do back to you would still be 7, but all you would have to do is 10 to knock me out, right? And the other thing about that is once a showdown is initiated, once a showdown is concluded, I mean, everybody's health resets. So if you were to come and swing at me with a little peepee guy, and you swing at me with 1, and I got 2, so I win, I go all the way back up to 7.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
So it has to be done in one combat. It can't just be there's a stack.
What it can do is if you had like 8 and you wanted to hit me with 2 rockets, you could hit me with 2
Yeah, of
rockets.
course.
Yeah.
Sure. But I can't hit you with a rocket, then move over because you're just gonna go back to 7.
No, you can.
Okay.
My health doesn't reset until a showdown has concluded, and that's a showdown anywhere though. So if you were to hit me with a rocket and I go all the way down to 2, and then you were to fight the little guy, this guy right here. If you were to hit me with a rocket, I go down to 2, and then you came over here and fought him, and then he died. I'm going all the way back up to 7.
Okay, but right now, if I were to hit you with a rocket and move over, then it would go through,
Yes,
or no?
I would. It would be my 2 health
Okay,
and 7 attack to your 9 health and 9 attack.
okay. Hmm. What if I just hit you with a rebuke?
You could do that as well. And what that would do is put me back in my hand. It would recycle. You would set you back 2 Dawn, right?
Yeah.
But you would be free to score, and I'd have to repay all over again just to get out there. So you got some
Okay, so
options.
I could hit you with a rebuke, pay 2. You said I could use the seal of discord to pay for one of those, right? Or no? Am I misunderstanding?
Seal of Discord. Yes, you can do that to pay for one of them.
So I can do that, and then I recycle the one of them like that, right?
Yes.
Okay. And then I go, you.
Okay. And what I am going to do in this case is I'm going to pay rest 2 to pay hard bargain. Okay. That means you have to. I counter a spell unless its controller pays 2 active. 2 active. So
Okay.
you would, and it also, keep in mind, it also has a repeat cost. So I can
Yeah.
pay another 2, and then you'd have to pay another 2.
Hmm.
And spoiler alert. Uh,
Let's do it.
okay. All right. So you did that, and then now I'm going to repeat, and I'm going to pay
Yep.
2 more, and now you got to pay 2 more, or it
Yep.
doesn't go through.
And I can't. It doesn't go through, so
All
it
right.
won't pass.
So I hit play right here, and you hit play on yours, and it goes
Oh,
to your
but that's the
trash.
bottom.
There you go.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Perfect. And then I decide to move over.
Okay.
Since you only have one Dawn open, you just have to
There we go. There we go. And what can Lowell me do? Nothing at this point. You had me game, set, and match, dog. That was a perfect play. Perfect play.
and then the
Uh,
discard goes through because I conquered, so I'll trash
yeah.
the Pally Port. Oh, wrong thing. Get back over here. Trash. Draw. Alright, and because I trash something, I restand.
Now,
And I
right.
think.
Yeah, I was
Is
gonna
it safe to
say.
say there's nobody on your field anyway?
So that's what I was gonna say
Plus,
is
plus
that
I get 1 point.
yeah, you get a point. If I were you, we both know what we're running, and we both know
Yeah.
that you're not outrunning that rocket, right?
Yeah, true, true.
So
But
you
the thing
know,
is, you can hit me anywhere.
I can hit you anywhere with the rocket, so you might as well be at the battlefield and score. And you're putting me in a position where if I don't have something with rush, which is essentially enters ready, then
Yeah.
I'm screwed. Okay, so okay, hang on. I feel like a dick.
Oh,
Cause there are spells that can obviously hit you at
yeah.
right there, and I don't want to fucking. If you want to stay there, you can. If you want to move back, I'll let you. Just
You know
cause,
what? You're right. You're probably fine. I was
yeah,
thinking, see.
cause I was about to rebuke the shit out of you, and I was like, yeah. Anyways, let's see. Hmm. Okay, so you have seen what rebuke does,
Yes.
but you haven't seen what other cards can do. So because of that, I'm gonna go ahead and rest this card, and I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna get rid of rebuke, and
Yeah.
just to draw 2 cards, and hopefully show you what other cards do at another time. Let's see. This is a spell. Okay. I am going to. Let's see. I think I will. I'm at 6. I'll be at 8 next turn. I think I will go ahead and rest 2 more for a treasure hunter. Now how treasure hunter works real quick, if you want to look at my screen, it says when I move, play a gold gear token exhausted. To get that gold gear token, you'd come all the way, it's the bottom, all the way second from the bottom, create tokens and cards, and you can search gold, and gold will show up. You can search token, or what's this? Token unit. I just put T and all these come up. You can add them. You know what I mean? But and then when you discard them, they go away because they do not belong in your hand. They do not belong in your discard. They do not belong in your deck.
Yep.
Once they're discarded, they're
Those are
done.
the thing.
Yeah. Okay. So with that, I will go ahead and pass it back to you.
All right, sounds good. What to do here then?
So what I see is this is a turn where you're just gonna bust you out a good little 6/7. 6/7.
Basically, I'm gonna move up here. Any
Okay.
responses?
No response.
All right. Then, uh, this effect, trash a card,
Okay.
draw a card.
All right.
Okay. Restand. I can do this too.
This is probably the most busted Jinx could ever be, having two Zon fortresses or Zon Warrens.
Get my 1 points. That's right.
Yeah, what it should be is if it was a different one, you would be using that spell, that rocket, right? And that rocket would be what restands you. So we're kind of getting a little spoiled with Jinx's movement, but that's fine.
Yeah. Ezreal. Any responses?
For you conquering,
No. Yeah. We conquer.
yes.
No, I conquered already. But then now I'm trying to play Ezreal from playing Ezreal.
Oh no, yeah, you're good. You're good.
Okay. So he goes here, and then I can tap this to pay for the cycle, right? You said.
Yes, you can. That's a. I mean, as far as I know, that's a reaction. So
Okay. Then I think I can do.
you got to discard one for Ezreal and then draw two.
Oh yeah, when you play me, discard one, draw two. Discard you, draw two.
Okay.
What else do I have? We could do. I think we could do this. Oh no, I'll do that in a bit. Right now, I will move Jinx over to the other battlefield.
Okay. Going from 6 to 7. I got nothing for you there. You're good.
6, 7. Conquered, trash card, draw one. Okay, restand. We got two still.
So now here's something to think about here. Okay.
Yeah.
I have 2 units on my base, and if you just simply move back, all I gotta do is move here, with no contention, and I win the game because I would have scored it both at once. So these are things to think about. Also, if you hold here, then you get you go to 8. So if you hold here, I gotta get you out of there, and or you go to 8 and then you win. Another thing you could have done is you were at this battlefield here or whatever, and then you went to this battlefield here. You could have waited to play Ezreal, and if you would like, you can. I'll allow it, but like wait to now that you're here, and because you know that you gotta hold the SH down, you can play Ezreal here and help you just like have another 3
Oh, you
on
mean
board.
on
Straight to the battlefield.
You're right. I forgot that I could do that.
Yeah, but it wouldn't be to that battlefield because
Maybe the one I'm at. Yeah.
yeah, because and the reason why is because that would be considered a move. There are some cards that say you can play me to an open battlefield, and that's
Okay.
yeah.
So I could do that. I could also do. Can I do that?
So you can rest, or excuse me, you can recycle runes to play hidden cards to that battlefield to help you hold it down. You can keep cards in your hand, keep those runes ready to play when I come at you, because I am 100%, 1,000% going to be coming for that spot with everything I got next turn.
Maybe I can do this then. Piercing light.
No, that wouldn't work because that's attempting to deal 2 to a
Battlefield,
unit at a
battlefield.
battlefield. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. That's all me. Then I think that's all I can do.
Yeah. No, that's a spell you can play once I come to invade.
You're gonna come on me? What?
Oh shit. Let's see. What can I do? Mm. Okay. Thinking, downloading, and
12.
thinking. You've got, yeah, you've got 12 total. I can do. Let's
I prefer to have this because it's easier to see.
do what now?
I prefer to have the little counter so I can because it's easier to see.
Yeah, that's fine. Uh, okay. Thinking. Okay. I am going to do this. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to rest 1, 2, 3, 4, recycle, and I'm going to deal 5 to Jinx Rebel.
In response,
Oh,
they record one.
shit. Oh, you dirtbag. Uh, eh. I will. I think I got to. Wait, that would take you down to 4. And then what? Yeah, I think I got to. Okay.
All right. In response, because of Israel on the field, I will pay 1 for the repeat.
Oh, shit. I shouldn't have taught you nothing. Um, yeah, I mean, I got to. I got to.
All right. It will go through, so you hit me for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay. Damn, dude, that was a great play. Fuck, that was so good. I forget you know how to play card games. I forget you're a One Piece player, a ruthless
Yeah.
piece of shit. All right, couldn't make me more proud. That actually ruined everything for me. Okay, so here's what I can do. I think this is the last thing that I can do. Is my last trick up my sleeve. So I am going to rest 1 here, or whatever, not rest. You know what I'm talking about. Recycle, and I'm gonna equip these boots. Now, homeboy is at 5 total. Counter. Oh yeah, it's already got that. So counter at 5. Okay. So your health or your attack is 9 still, but your health is 4. I'm going to move him solo dolo here.
Okay.
This begins a chain for showdown. I got priority. I have no runes active, nothing I can do. So I will then pass priority over to you if you want to
All
play
right.
any runes. Or you don't have
I
any
have
spells either.
I have no spell, so I will pass it back to you.
Okay, so now because I have passed and you have passed, now it's time to deal out the damage. Now, the way damage works in this game is that each character must be completely destroyed by the damage before you go on to the next one. For example, I got 5 damage to do. I can't do 2 to you and 3 to you. Or two. I can't do 2 to Jinx and then 3 to Ezreal. I'd have to kill Ezreal entirely and then put the next 2 on Jinx, right?
Okay.
In this scenario, for what I'm trying to do, I need to get Jinx off the board. So I'm going to do my 5 to that 4 health.
Okay.
And
So
then,
then she will get discarded, and then these two just stay here, or do they move back to the base?
well, so now you get to decide what you want to do with your attack back, right? Because you still have 9 and 12. So I'm
Oh, okay.
doing 4 to Jinx and then 1 damage to Ezreal. So Ezreal would go down to 2 health.
So, yep.
And
I guess Jinx is just blowing the shit out of you, blowing
yes,
you up.
yes, okay, perfect. So now they're going down. Okay, cool.
Yes.
So now this is you put you put those back, and so now this has concluded a showdown, right? So your Ezreal's health now goes back to 3.
Okay.
Okay, I'm still not out of the woods yet because Ezreal's still there. But what I can do is I can recycle this again, group with here, and now I'm at a total of 3, which I don't know how this is working out for me, but I will take it. Now I'm gonna move in here to initiate another showdown. And when I move, play a gold gear token exhausted. So I'm gonna play that. And these gear tokens goes right here. And these do come in rested, right? Because it said exhausted. And they
Yeah.
cannot be used until they're ready the next turn. And how you use them, you don't use them to pay for ready rune. It's only for power. That little symbol you see, the little rainbow symbol, get used
Yeah.
to seeing that as power. And power means you had to recycle.
Okay.
All right. So now we're 3-3. I pass my initiative over to you.
I will also pass mine back.
Okay. And then that means we crash out and we both lose. Yeah, I bet. I was about to say, yeah, score there. There are cards. There are cards where, like, you know, you could like ride the wind and go over there, and now you're just chilling, and then you just hold and you win the game. But anyways, okay. So we are at a stalemate right now, and it's coming
Yep.
down to like it's getting kind of nitty and gritty. I this is pretty fucking interesting for a damn ass tutorial. So now I have nothing else I can do. I could have used this bitch ass unlicensed armory, but I don't even have. Oh fuck! I could have used. Are you looking at this unlicensed armory?
Yeah, yeah.
I could have. I could have discarded one card from my hand, rested.
Done it earlier before you went to battle.
Yeah, the next time it dies this turn, you may pay 1 to recall it exhausted instead. Send it to base. This isn't a move. So that would have been the perfect time to play that. More than likely for my Ezreal, and then just reattach Boots of Swiftness and came in there for the win. Wow, and I would have actually won the game right there. So yeah, if you're watching at home, that was the misplay, and I hope you learned something. Okay, so I'm gonna pass back to you.
All right. Hmm. Uh,
Damn, that was
I'll
a
play
really good card to
Nox
put.
is hopeful.
Okay, Nox is hopeful. That's going to be for a full 4 because you didn't play a card earlier. Now, Noxus has Legion, so if you can play any card, even if it's another gear or something like that,
Yeah, yeah.
you'll be able to pay two to get him out there.
Unfortunately, I have nothing in my hand that I could play for to do that.
Okay. What you can do is you
I
can.
dash Boots of Swift.
There you go. There you go. Now that's going to be a recycle the rune. Did you recycle that? Yeah, you sent
Yeah,
Chaos to the bottom. And you might as well
And
put that
this
sword on him
one,
too.
Yeah, that will cost a red. And that is the best I can do.
Okay.
Pass.
Please, God have mercy. Give me something. Hit spacebar.
Oh yeah, my bad.
Okay.
Look at all that red.
Yeah, that's a lot of red. Okay. So I do have a bit of a turn. I do have one turn to kind of hold shit down. And the reason being is if you were to move him here next turn, you score on 1 battlefield.
Yes.
So that would mean instead of going to 8, you would draw for your first one.
Okay.
And then the next turn, if you're still holding, if you're still there, you win. So with all of this in mind, fuck. With all of that in mind, I'm gonna go ahead and play this out. And this is gonna be I just gotta recycle this.
Cycle your purple.
Yeah. And actually, fuck. I could have used gold for that, but whatever. And then I'm gonna go ahead and pass to you.
All right.
Fuck. It's getting down to the nitty gritty.
It is. I'll play cold shot.
Oh, he's looking for units.
Tapping that. Was
Or anything, really.
card visibility again? Manage up cards. Show the first 2. That might not be bad. I could do that. I could do. This is probably safer. I'll take this to hand, and I'll take this at the bottom, and then repeat. I can pay anything for that, right?
For repeat, right now, if you wanted to, you would have to just recycle an additional rune. Because
Yeah.
you, yeah.
Get rid of that one. Yeah. Do it again. Top cards.
Did you
Uh.
recycle a? Oh, I think you would have technically you would have had to recycle a purple, but that's okay.
Purple. Oh,
Yeah, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Oh no no no! It just has it has a any it's white,
yeah.
so it's anything. What the hell's going on with my camera?
I guess let's play this. Well, that's the wrong thing. I didn't mean to play it, but you know what I mean. I'm playing it anyway, but yeah. To bottom. Doop. Yeah, first of all, it's going to hand. Then this is done. So this is discarded.
Okay.
Do that. Recycle this one. This comes with untapped. Uh. Oh. I'll pay 2 for unlicensed armory.
Hell yeah! Don't forget to
It
use
comes
it.
in. Yep, I'm gonna use it right now. That discard.
Oh well, that's only for the turn. Does that
Oh,
make
okay.
sense? Yeah.
Well, I guess it'd be better because in case you have some blow me up like buttons over there, like piercing lights.
But piercing light would do what 2, and then you can repeat it.
Yeah. You have what? One,
Yeah,
two,
you
three,
would
4, 5,
repeat.
6. Oh well, you can only do 6 full damage, so that's not too bad, I guess.
Yeah, well, yeah. So just that's all I want you to do is just take into account. So like if you think that you're endangered now, act accordingly, and do what you do. And if you think you're good, act accordingly. Yeah, because
Yeah. Should I? I think I will, just to be safe. Tap, discard a card.
okay,
Move him up.
okay.
Any responses?
So for 8, let's see what you got there. I could do. No, you're good. So instead of scoring
Okay.
8, you would draw 1.
I get a draw, and then I've conquered, so I get a discard and a draw.
Yeah.
Discard, draw.
Dude, look how many cards we've seen because of these damn ass stages. That's crazy.
I know, right? Is it too late for this? It wouldn't hurt.
If you had a ride the wind or something that could move you from one battlefield to the other, you would absolutely win this game right now. Because
Yeah.
you would score on both battlefields.
Oh, I can do this.
You can do that.
3, pay that. Draw 2. Oh,
Discard 1, draw 2. Yeah.
Let's get rid of you. Draw 2.
All right.
Perfect.
Now your Noxian, your soldier's still it's still what is it called? It's still rested.
Yeah, yes, it's alright.
Okay.
Alright, let me put this on so I can actually keep track of it myself. And that is all I can do, so pass.
Okay. All right, let's see what I can do. This is
All your purples in your deck still, huh?
yeah, that sucks, right? Okay, so I can do that, and that would get rid of down to 6. I gotta get rid of both of these. Huh. That is 4, and that is 4. Hmm. I think I might be at my end here because okay, that does kind of help. So I do. Oh crap! I think I might have it. Yeah, I might have it. Okay, so I'm gonna start with piercing light. Okay, Now, piercing light causes me to rest 2, and I got to recycle 1. I'm going to use the gold for that instead. So I rest that gold, and I put it there, and it goes away. Okay. So what piercing light does is deal 2 to a unit at a battlefield, then deal up to 2 to one other unit. So I'm going to deal 2 to a Noxus Hopeful and 2 to Ezreal. It also has repeat. So I'm going... Now, this is a spell. You can react to a spell if you have a reaction. A spell that says reaction.
I will pass.
Okay.
I'll let you know if I do. I know.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So now I'm going to go ahead and do it one more time, and this time recycling. And then now I'm going to hit him again and Ezreal again. Okay, cool. And then that's there. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Put one back. Big super mega death rocket. Oh my chamba wamba, bro. I was trying to hit you with 2 of those last turn. Okay. So that's all I got, and I pass it back to you.
All right.
Damn, dog. I thought you had me. If that stupid ass
Treasure hunter.
oh my gosh.
You were saying?
I was trying to say I had to read that card again. It said do 2 to 1 and the other. That's what changed it because I needed to hit Ezreal.
Yeah.
But I needed more than a simple, just 4 and 5.
I'm going to recycle red to put the sword onto her.
Okay.
And purple. Oh, I might said the wrong one. Uh-oh. That's fine. Red and purple. I'm just gonna shortcut this for these 2. 1, 2.
Oh, and you can use your Seal of Discord for that purple one.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you're right. It's too late. I fucked that up.
Okay.
Well, hold on. Please stop it. I'm trying to get this over here. Okay, ungroup. There we go. Group.
So you hold down G and
There it
then
is.
yeah. And you
I was
hold
trying
down
to
G
make
on
sure-
there you go.
And he's like that. But then I can go ride the wind.
Okay, you can do that. Now the only reason I would hold off on that is because you can't win the game right now off of that. What I would do is I would hold that for the next turn, because if you do it now, you move there, that's fine. Well, I guess yeah, because now, but then if I kill you there, then that's it. Versus,
I mean, if you kill me there, that's just you keeping the game going longer.
yeah.
I'm gonna do that though.
Okay, I'll tell you how I would have done it, I guess, afterwards.
Nothing happens. I get a draw. Okay. I can probably do that. And pass.
Okay. And it looks like I am officially out of options. All I could do is like this right here and cause you to detach the gear from you, but that's it. And then I would have to pass it back to you, and then you would win the game because you held the spot. Now, 2 questions. Did you draw one for scoring there?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Now, what I was gonna say,
I drew the traveling merchant. That's why I played it.
yeah. So what I was going to say real quick, I don't even know this deck had ride the wind. Okay, so what I would have done if I were you is I would have just held off, right? And then let me just get a unit. Yeah, I got this one too. Cool. So I would have held off there and just had everything equipped, right? And that's that. And the only reason I'm equipping them is we had literally like the same cards. That's funny. The only reason I'm equipping them is to make sure that she's as powerful as they can be, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And then then it's my turn, and I'm going to move here, and then you either can or cannot respond, right? And that would take me to one, or in your case, I would draw a card, whatever,
Yeah.
and then you're done. Cool. And obviously, you also grab a gold, which I guess we both forgot to do. But then I would play Ride the Wind. Boom, boom, recycle, and then I move, and then that would give me my turn, and that would happen all in one turn. Because if I had more spells, I could have just picked that. I could have picked those two off again.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, I know, but you use a lot of.
I did
You
use
use
a lot of
a lot.
spells. I did use a lot of spells. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. So you
So I
were,
felt kind of safe.
yeah, yeah. But that would be the only way that that could have blown up in your face. But that is, hey, if that's jazz. That's how to play fucking
Legends
Riftbound
of Rune Terror. I mean Riftbound.
for, yeah, Legends of One Piece Terra for a One Piece bound player. Okay, like that's how you do it. I hope my style of, like, going over it helps, because for me personally, I'm a hands-on learner, and I like to learn things as they come and become relevant. And so I think in this one, for everybody watching at home, we got to see gear, like all sorts of gear that gives you runes, gear that makes you protected, which I could have used to fucking win the game but blew it, gear that you can attach as equipment, quick attach equipment. We touched on when moving, play a gold. Go ahead and make you a gold so the kids at home can see you do it. uh, that'll help you out as well.
Hold on. Let's see. Oh, kidnap a gold.
Yeah, just hit create tokens and cards,
Oh, there.
and then GOLD and click that, and then play it to your base.
Quick.
Yeah,
Yep. Wait to base.
and that does come in rested, because they say it comes in rested. We did moving, when moving, right? We satisfied battlefields. The only thing we didn't do, because we satisfied um, people's playing on play abilities, right? The only thing we didn't satisfy was our legend ability,
Yeah.
and that's just because with this, that's the thing. That's the whole reason why I was apprehensive about playing Jinx with and for you, etc. Is because they're just basically a vanilla leader at this point. At the start of your beginning phase, draw one if you have one or fewer cards in your hand. That's just not going to happen. Now, the cool thing is that you have access to. There's two reasons why I could see playing Jinx. Of course, you got access to red and purple. Purple's really strong right now. But you also, because you have this Jinx loose cannon, you get to choose your Jinx Rebel, and you're able to have that as your chosen champion, just right there, ready to roll whenever you're ready. If you were to try to do this same um, scheme, and like I think Draven is red and purple as well, um, or I forget who else is red and purple, frankly. But if you were trying to do the same thing in someone else, you would have to run 3 Jinx and hope that you see her, because you know what I'm saying. You don't just get to have one ready to take out whenever you want. But outside of that, man, I feel like your instincts were great. A couple turns ago, there was that fucking really game winning turn when you were able to
I hit you
uh,
with the hard mark.
the hard bargain. It was the hard bargain into, I believe, the rebuke, or no, maybe it was something else, because I had a angle shot ready to
Yeah.
take away one of your gear, so that if you tried to come at me, you know what I mean, I'd be fine. But I had to spend so much on that hard bargain that by the time you came over, I didn't have enough runes open for the angle shot, so you were able to just take over. And I went first, and you still won. You know what I mean? So it can be done.
Possible.
It can be done. Yeah, yeah. I did blow my load here, but that's something I'll
Yeah.
just have to live with. That's hey, I gotta have something keep me up all night, right?
You
But
don't have to make mistakes.
yeah, yeah. But if there's any comments or anything below, hey, I'm not the know-it-all. I'm still a student of the game as well. I'm catching up pretty fast though. If you caught anything outside of the obvious misplays or what have you, and you would like to have any questions answered as well, do comment down below. Let us know. The community has been like so awesome, and all of the videos from locals, the Nexus nights I've been posting, and everything else. And we've all been able to like congregate here and learn as fast as humanly possible. And that's the whole reason I'm doing this, because somebody like AJ here is an amazing competitor, a lot of fun to play with as well. And we want them to be able to learn the game as fast as possible. And this is one thing that I was lacking, is just having somebody that can run through an entire game with me at this kind of pace and just explain everything as we go. Spirit Forged has a lot coming at you, but if you're patient, and my biggest advice to anybody getting into any TCG is to understand how the cards work, understand how the game works, and not how it works for you. Because if you try to sit here and jam a square peg into a round hole, it's never going to make sense. But if you just allow things to come to you and read, and just it all come to you, and you'll be playing in no time. You'll be getting corrected on the internet in no time.
Exactly.
But
They will make themselves known.
yeah, absolutely. But anyways, that's all I got for you, boss. I'm gonna be real with you. I thought we were gonna play best of 3, but I gotta get me some din.
Same. I am hungry.
Famished. All right. Well, AJ, thank you so much for being a part of this. Any final words or any stuff for the peeps at home?
I think it went pretty well. I'm interested.
Yeah.
Like I said earlier.
Okay. Good.
I don't know what to build though. Like that Jinx deck, like you said, like it doesn't really play into her leader ability. It's just more like a regular kind of aggro deck.
Yeah. That's
maybe Ari.
Ari. I love Ari. I would have built Ari out first, but I don't want to spend like $300, so I spent $60 on Yasuo.
You know what? Fair.
Yeah.
Everyone knew Ari deck was gonna be expensive because it's Ari.
But I will say this about that: it's actually expensive because of the fucking Thousand Tail Watchers and bullshit like that. But and the Time Warp if you play that. But at our locals, we are able to play proxies, and so everybody's really cool about that. And I have a video on how to do the proxies, and even on Piltover, you can see right here if you guys, export and print proxies. Boom. You know what I mean? There you go. US letter, generate and download PDF. I'm not going to download another PDF. But yeah. And that's how it would work, gang. So really appreciate you guys hanging out with us. It's been a lot of fun. I hope everybody's and also did it make sense to you as a One Piece player, right? Like this is our runes. Yeah. You got on play abilities. You got wind moving.
I've been playing Corteus for a while, so I understand.
Yeah.
I understand magic. I know how that works. I know Force of Will when that was going One Piece.
Yeah.
The only games that ever give me problems are like the super Japanese games like Vanguard.
Yeah. Okay. And I haven't played Vanguard, so I don't know.
To me, it's confusing.
Okay. Well, gang, that's gonna do it for us. This has been Murata Music with 3-Piece TCG. Big Pirates. Yeah, TCG. And me and AJ will see you in the next one when we're hanging out again, dog. Love you guys. Love yourself. Respect yourself. Respect others. Live in your purpose, on purpose. And we'll see you in the next one. Peace.
Stuck up in it. Stuck in it. I'm stuck in the game. Fucking it up with the gang. For the love of the money and fame. I can tell I never could change. I said I'm stuck in the game. Fucking it up with the gang. For the love of the money and fame. I can tell I never could change.